Hello, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to a new episode of the FIFA 20 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. No, you're not watching yesterday's episode. I am just filming straight after this because I need to open my Ultimate Pack that I somewhat teased you guys about that I wasn't going to open yesterday and that we were saving it for the start of this episode. And I did that because, well, I really wanted to see what we could get, but I also had lots of packs and obviously lots of exciting reds to open yesterday. So, it's just sometimes good to just sort of save things for a little while. So, I've been sitting, holding and waiting on for this pack for a while now. I've really wanted to open it. And I can't remember if we've had an Ultimate Pack this year. I don't know if we've opened an Ultimate Pack on the RTG this year. Maybe just one. I can't even remember. But, this is going to be untradeable. This is a reward pack for logging in so many times. This was the ultimate reward, the best reward that you could get. And for some reason, every single time that we get these, I normally get the one from the tier below. Even though I pretty much log in every single day, as it is my job. But I've managed to catch up with the servers, or catch up with it all, because I've made sure that I've logged in every day, just in case we got another reward pack. And I think EA have said that maybe over the next couple of months, we'll be getting them as well. So make sure you're logging into FIFA every day. Even if you're not playing, just make sure you log in every day, and you'll get the best reward possible. Let's start with this ultimate pack then. Who are we going to get? Like, I'm just going to press the button. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, alright? 2,500 likes. It's going to be something, but please don't just be a board. It's going to be a Team of the Week walkout, or no, it's a Libertadores, isn't it? Fuenzalida, right? I think that's Fuenzalida. So that's probably not good, as that's just an 87. But who knows? Maybe there's a couple of other special cards in there. I've just seen these packs being absolutely nuts. We have a better version of this card, which is why I'm not absolutely buzzing. But we can stuff an 87 into an SBC. It's not going to be particularly easy because he's hard to link. But maybe the Libertadores players themselves are actually quite cheap, so I could buy one to link as an SBC player. Let's see who's in the rest of this Ultimate Pack then. Can there be any like walkouts or danglers, as they call them? Oh my god, no! That is a terrible pack right there. In reality, that's a pretty terrible pack. We get one special 87 and then we go straight down to 83. We got 4 duplicate items. Do you think they're going to be anything good? I don't even know if I've got anything good that's already in my club. So let's go down. Oh god, who are we going to get? Anything special? No, oh my god. That's a poor ultimate pack. I think you guys will probably agree with me there that that's a really not such a great ultimate pack. And if you bought that with money, that's like 20 quid, I think. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I would be upset if that was the case, if I'd have just paid money for that. And that's why we do the Road to Glory. You know, we don't really spend FIFA points around here because it's the most fun way to grind the game is without it. You know, you can see what... Literally, if I just go back to my squad, you can see what you can get if you don't spend any money and you grind the game. Yeah, we've had some pack luck along the way, but you will as well. The red list doesn't exist. Alright, so I said to you guys that I would show you my custom tactics. I'll do that and then we'll switch into regular Lasty with the green screen and stuff. But so I plan to go back to the 4-2-2 rather than the 4-4-2. I just don't know if everyone's in the right position here. Oh, no, they're not. Okay. Yeah, I don't really want Mertens playing where Witsel should play. And actually, I want Mane on the left. And I want Alan and Witsel to swap. So this is how I envisage playing the squad. In reality, I think Jadon Sancho and Mertens should probably switch. But I also realise how much I need 5-star skillers up top. That's just the way I play. So, yeah, hopefully that will all work out okay for us. So this is just basically how the squad is lined up. In terms of tactics, we go balance, 4-4 depth and width. And actually 4 again for the offensive width. So I think it's a really standard formation. But, you know, this is what we use. And it seems to work all right for us. I think it would be better maybe if I had multiple 4-2-2s. And I might set up another one, which is just slightly more attacking. So, like, maybe fast build up. And then maybe one of these two. I don't know which one's better. I guess heavy touch is slightly better. No. Possession loss? I don't know which one would be better. But I could have one of those on as well. And then maybe have... a little bit higher depth or something. We could work on that, but this is typically what I use for literally 95% of my games. And then the instructions are just like, I tell my left striker to get in behind and like literally be the runner I want him to get through and get lots of goals. I want Neymar to do mixed attack because his stamina's a little bit worse and his pace isn't like absolutely blistering. So I like him to be a little bit more casual, maybe hang back a little bit and be the guy to provide an assist as well as score. And that seems to work well for him all year. So yeah, I tell, get into the box for... I wonder if I shouldn't have that. I wonder if I should have stay on the edge of the box. Drift wide, free roam. I'm going to let Mertens be a bit more of a different player, you know. So I'm going to tell him to do that. And then Mane, I tell to stay wide and then get into the box for cross. So essentially, just like kind of get in behind. Be like a winger, essentially. Witsel is my balanced CDM, so the one that I will let run forward a little bit, and that is because I actually quite like him on the ball. Cut passing lanes and cover centre is all I tell him to do. It's the same for Alan, apart from instead of balanced attacking support, he gets to stay back while attacking, but still cover the centre and the passing lanes and stuff. And then there's nothing on the centre-backs or goalie, and the full-backs are just stay back while attacking, and that's literally it. So I just don't want them to be pushing forward. I've got lots of good players going forward. I don't want Wan-Bissaka being my guy that's in front of goal, because that won't end well for me, will it? So yeah, that's pretty much what I use. And then for anyone that's asking what do I use for the throw the kitchen sink at him ones, it's basically this: 10 depth, 10 players in the box, constant pressure, fast build up. It switches to a 4-4-2 here, and actually this is all messed up, so I'm glad that we're looking at this right now. Because why not, right? Yeah, that would be right. And then I'd basically have super subs on at this point that would be quick and helpful. And then all of these are basically just... oh wait, have these not got anything on them? Oh my god. How come? I should be telling these guys to like get in behind, stay central, stay forward. I should be telling all of these guys to do this. What? Why have they been scrubbed? Because, like, why would I want anyone to not get forward at this point? Free roam. Aggressive intercept. I just need them to, like, do everything here. Get into the box. You can stay balanced because, well, like, at this point, we're literally just trying to win. What's he doing as a centre mid then? Yeah, like, aggressive interceptions. I don't know if this is going to hinder me or not. I might be ruining this now. It might have kind of been working for me because everyone was still unbalanced. But I'm going to tell them to be super aggressive and just get up there. And because at this point in time, I am just trying to get goals. I don't care what he does there. Just get in behind. Get in the box and aggressive. That's what. Be aggressive, all right? I'm going to leave them on balance because I don't want them pushing too far forward, but I also don't want them just to leave me exposed and stuff like that. And then we'll leave that as it is. I could always put join attack for one of my centre-backs and would be good from there. So, yeah, those are my instructions and stuff. Let's move over to live, not to non-live lastly, to green screen lastly, to see what he's got cooked up for the rest of this episode. Okay then, guys. So the first thing we're going to do, now that we are back in the comfortable land of green screen post-production, is I'm going to buy a Libertadores Antoniou Valencia. I bet you didn't see that coming, did you? Now, it's not for the reason of him going into my squad or anything. He was the cheapest 91 on the market, and I needed him because I've decided that even though he does not fit my squad, I am going to purchase or create, craft, make, build, complete the SBC of Tanguy and Ndombele because, well, beast, basically. He looks great. And I thought, for the Spurs requirement of this challenge, wouldn't it be fitting? We put so much time and effort, many hours into grinding for the ones to watch and Ndombele at the very start of this game. Hoping that maybe he'd be like an 88 right now. Few upgrades after a normal season had carried on and he'd done well for Spurs. Things like that didn't occur. And so the only way that he's got a sick card now is that he's been given a summer heat card. And I was right here. I wasn't thinking about actually putting David Luiz and stuff in. I was just checking what rating of player that I would need to buy in order to put this SBC together using the players that I already had in my club. And it turned out it was a 91. And by the time, Ilicic was the new cheapest 91 at that point. So I managed to get him for like, I think under 30k, which is kind of nuts for a 91, really. A 91 live item as well. Although, do the live items work anymore? with the football starting back up again, are they still going to work? I assume maybe they are. But we get him for 29,500. I always mess up when I try and buy it through the squad builder. Don't know if you guys do as well, but I always end up putting a bid on or adding it to the watch list or something. But yeah, this Ndombele just looks nuts, and I know that I'll regret it if I don't complete him in a few weeks' time when there's some cool Frenchman from the Prem that I want to use, or someone from Spurs that I get my hands on. Like, I just know I'm going to regret it, so I'm going to complete him, even if he's just going to sit on the bench. 100k is pretty much what this is supposed to be going for. Maybe just a little bit more than that. And we've literally bought, I think, 2 players here. It's cost us 60k. That's a good price. I'm going to put my phone on mute. Sorry, guys. You might not have heard that. But 3 messages in a row coming in. That's just... I should have already put it on Do Not Disturb. My bad. Welcome to the club, Tanguy Ndombele. Woo! Look at that card. 93 overall. With some just nuts stats. Like, when I read these stats out to you, he is just insane. And I can't wait to bring him on as a super sub. Not going to lie. I've now got too many subs. 93 pace, 83 shooting, 93 passing, 98 dribbling, 85 defending, and 91 physical. That's an insane card right there. That really is. 4-star skill moves, only a 3-star weak foot, but yeah, I mean, I think he's going to be quite good. If you are Tots Heung-min Son owners, you're laughing. If you are Player Moments Lucas Moura owners, you are laughing. Or any other good French players that you can link in. You know, perhaps you've gone and got the Mendy card, which is someone we will be working towards. Not the full version. It's June. I don't need to play like 50 plus games to get him. With loads of wins involved. I will go for the 89 version, which will take me, I think, 22 full matches of Rivals with a couple of different squads, because I already own the Footmas version. And I think that is an okay grind. I don't need to win the matches of Rivals. I just need to play them, and I will go for that in order to unlock the 89 rated Summer Heat Mendy. 5-star, still looks an absolute beast. Yes, he does not look as good as the 93 version, but to go through all of that and then have to get 10 wins and do other stuff as well, whilst assisting and scoring with Mendy, whatever it is, I think it's a bit crazy. I think it's a bit much for this time of the year. But hey, I don't want to be overly negative on it, because there are a lot of people just saying that they really like it, and I'm fine with that. If you, what I really like is that you can get the 89 without having to win any games. Well, if you own the Footmas version already, like, otherwise you need to get the Footmas one first with 5 Rivals wins. So yeah, let me know if you're going to grind for that or not. We've now got Ndombele and Odsonne Edouard. We got a couple of Frenchmen, and if we work towards Ferland Mendy, we're going to start getting some Frenchmen back in the squad, aren't we, boys? Oh, I'm excited. So yes, I've said it a few times already, but I just think he looks absolutely brilliant. These are his in-game stats. You could have paused that and had a little look. Now, in this weekend league, I'm probably not going to bring Henderson on, but I'm probably going to bring Ndombele on. And I kind of already want to bring on Odsonne Edouard as well in the weekend league. I'm probably not going to have the strongest of weekend league finishes, because I'm bringing on lots of players that don't necessarily... Like, that Edouard will be good, but I don't think he's a 5-star player that I'm looking for when I bring on a super sub. Like, he's not quite Nani or, you know, like Neymar levels and stuff or whatever, but hopefully he'll be quite good. So the next thing to do was complete the Team of the Year challenge. I don't know why it was a Team of the Year challenge, but I'll take it. As you can see, a few more of my like 84s and stuff sold. So we're at 200k. We were at like less than 200k, I think, before the start of this episode, or before we did rewards. And now we've got 200k again, and Ndombele. Yeah, we've used quite a bit of our fodder, but there's still really high-rated stuff left. I just used that mid-range fodder that I've been collecting over the last like week or so, maybe. So yeah, I think we've done a great job at getting him for basically 60k outlay, which is, yeah, nice. Considering we pack Hummels and we've made some money off the 84s that we got in our tradable packs, we've done quite well to keep our coin balance still at a couple 100,000. I know Jadon Sancho's dropped a little bit in price and probably will continue to. I'll probably lose 100k on him by the time the weekend league is done, but I do still really want to use him. If I see a spike in his price, I might just flip him and get rid if I can nearly make my money back. I don't know, man. It changes. Like, I bought Sancho before my rewards. And then when you get your rewards and you get Ndombele, so you got Ndombele and Odson Edouard, that's a couple of players that I'd actually really like to use. So then it gets me thinking, do we change it up? Do we try and bring in some Frenchmen and stuff? And it just gets my mind going. So I then went and spent actually nearly the rest of my coins. This is the bad decision of the episode. I've gone out and bought an Odegaard, who's probably inflated already in price because all of the La Liga players were inflated already. But yeah, I've bought an Odegaard in a striker position. Don't really ask me why I've done that. Because that's where I was playing him in the squad. Because I built this. So I bought a De Jong, I bought Ousmane Dembele, and I bought an Odegaard and the little Frenchman in the middle. Because this is like the squad that I'm going to go into my first set of games with this Mendy for, just in Rivals. And it gives me a chance to try out Ndombele and actually try out Odegaard, who's a player that's interested me and I kind of want to actually have a little go with. And then I'll bring off Ousmane, I'll bring off the French centre mid, and I'll bring off Vinicius Jr. And I'll probably bring on, well, actually, you'll see it in a moment when I switch up the formation and the squad for you, show you exactly how I'm going to play with this one in game. But yeah, it'll just give me like something different to use. Like, it won't be my main team that I'm going into the weekend league with. It'll just be something a little bit different. And like, Ndombele is going to boss the midfield there because Frankie de Jong at this stage, that 87 one, probably going to feel all right, but not amazing. Whereas I'm hoping the Frenchman from Spurs is going to feel a lot better than that. So it starts out in this 4-3-3, number 3, and we get pretty much... Actually, we might get full chem on everyone. That might be the first time you've seen a full chem Lasty team for a long old time. But it does switch up to my 4-2-2, which is the formation I am going to stick with for a little bit. And it's going to look like this. So I'm probably going to bring on Sancho and Edouard to go up front. And I'll probably bring on Nani, someone like that. It's just going to be a wide cam. So it might be Mane, it might be Atal, or it might be Neymar even, or Mertens. Who knows? But it's probably going to be someone like Nani just because I find him quite fun. And I think I might be able to try and have fun with this in Rivals. Even if I lose, whatever, it's just like a bunch of games to unlock the next version of Mendy. And then we can sell Odegaard on. And from that, what would we do? We would... I think the next set, like once we got the 87... Mendy to get the 89, we have to switch it from La Liga players to French players, I'm pretty sure. So I'll have to, if it's like that, then I get to use Edouard and Ndombele in my starting squad anyway. So that will be quite fun too. And maybe we'll be able to buy like a Fekir or just someone fun. I don't know who will be able to afford at the time. But yeah, it could be an alright little time to just test out a few different players that I haven't had the chance so far this year to do so outside of the weekend league. So that's going to wrap things up for the episode for today, boys. We've done a fair bit. Like, you know, we've done the ultimate pack. We've shown you my tactics. I've got a whole bunch of new teams going on. We've got Ndombele. We've bought an Odegaard. We've done a fair chunk of stuff here today. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, do me a favour and hit the thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. We're also, well, looking for you to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links are down below. So check me out on social media and all of that good stuff. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day. Take it easy. Stay safe and stay healthy and all of that good stuff. I'll catch you tomorrow in another episode. Peace.